Egypt threw an extravagant reopening ceremony for an ancient walkway known as the Path of God that had been buried under sand for centuries. It's nearly 2 miles long and about 3,400 years old. Now, after being excavated and restored, it's reopening to the public.
Now, Egypt is celebrating the restoration of a glorious part of its ancient history. The country reopened its 3,000-year-old Avenue of the Sphinxes yesterday. The 2-mile walkway connects two of the country's most revered temples. It's lined with hundreds of sphinxes and other statues. The grand opening spectacle included historical costumes and traditional dances.
Now, just time to bring you some pictures now from Egypt, where a ceremony has been taking place, attended by the President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi to mark the reopening of the 3,000-year-old Avenue of Sphinxes in Luxor to the public. It follows more than 70 years of stop-start attempts to excavate the 3-kilometre ancient walkway. The route, which will be lined with hundreds of sphinxes, connects the city's two greatest temples of Karnak and Luxor. The opening ceremony incorporates elements of a 3,000-year-old ancient festival which travelled down the walkway each year. This includes musical compositions inspired by stories written on the walls of the temples in hieroglyphics.
A lavish ceremony has taken place in Egypt to mark the opening of the 3,000-year-old Avenue of Sphinxes to the public.
Beautiful scenes. It's taken more than 70 years to excavate the statues, which had been buried along a 3-kilometre ancient walkway connecting to the city's greatest temples. As you can see, hundreds of people performed at the event, music inspired by stories written on the walls of the temples in hieroglyphics. Very dramatic scenes there.
It looks like something out of like a Richard Burton and Elizabeth Taylor film. You know, when she was Cleopatra, wasn't she? Just looks so. Oh, there's a bit of music there as well. Very, very dramatic. Found that quite mesmerising.
It is absolutely stunning. Or Ben-Hur or something, one of those grand scale old
absolutely.
films.